Welcome again, Maxim here, and in this video I will present the most important news and changes that have been introduced to the game with the Koumei the Five Fates update. A new game mode, new warframe, new weapons, many changes, reworks and news. And all this, as always, with a solid dose of new skins. Let's get started. New warframe, Koumei, strongly focused on applying statuses and the RNG mechanic, which determines how her skills will work. One of the skills of this warframe is about activating a random decree. To activate one, you must complete a designated special task. The pool of these decrees is of course limited. Not all available on delivery will be possible to get through this ability, but it is still an interesting mechanic. You will be able to obtain her parts thanks to the new type of invasion. It is available when you finish Saya's Vigil and Once Away quests. Koumei components, as well as blueprints and parts for two associated weapons, Hadasa and Amanata, can be found at the new merchant on Cetus. As a reward, you will acquire a new resource, which is the currency in this shop. Steel Path variant rewards players with higher numbers, and the mission itself can reward players with a Koumei blueprint or a part for her weapons. And speaking of new weapons, there are new incarnon genesis in the circuit rotations for Sestra, Dera, Okina, Sicarus and Sebaris. Among other news, we got 3 more Deluxe Skins for Vault, Nova and Caliban. The second and third mentioned here also got some changes. Nova got really cool improvements and Caliban got a solid rework. Let's start with Nova. The first skill provides more particles and better power strength scaling, so it's easier to get 90% damage reduction. Particles now deal blast damage instead of slash, but there's more of that damage now. Antimatter now moves slower and it's easier to control, and when you charge it, you can tap the skill again. Then the antimatter will travel to the pointed area immediately. Now Nova's portal is not affected by a duration and disappears after it is used up. Dots above the portal inform how many uses of the portal are left. Holding the skill button will show where you are teleporting to. The fourth skill, on the other hand, can be tapped or held. The first option slows mobs, holding it speeds them up. In addition, her passive skill causes mobs marked with the fourth skill to have a 15% chance to drop an orb, health if they are slowed, and energy if they are sped up. Now let's move on to the Caliban. The first skill is an attacking enemy's charge. Hit enemies restore some of Caliban's energy, and they are also afflicted with the Tau status. This status can only be applied by Caliban, and it increases the chance of applying other statuses on a given enemy. The chance is greater for all players. The second skill suspends enemies in the air. They are easier to hit, they don't fall down after being shot, and the number of mobs suspended this way is unlimited. The third skill summons Sentinels, and there are 3 types of them. For close range, long range, and those that summon even more Sentinels. Additionally, they spread the Tau status as well. They can also spread the fourth skill additionally, when the Caliban himself uses it. Thanks to this, several instances of this skill will appear with a single use, and hit mobs can explode, so Caliban is much more deadly on the battlefield. If you like this news, I'll add that when you log into the game from October 2nd to 16th, you'll get a Caliban for free. Wukong and Hildryn have also received some minor changes and improvements. Few more words about cosmetic items. On the market you can get new Tennogenns skins, and some new glyphs are available there too. As well as in Daughter's offerings on Necrolisk, as Knights of Nabarus are back. Or maybe you want some free glyphs? Or even Affinity booster, also for free. Go check the comment section down below. I pinned there 2 brand new promo codes, just for you. Enjoy! Companion rework. A huge dose of changes in this segment, but let's start with the hottest topic. Smitha's charm has been changed. From now on, the chance to activate this skill is 40%, and it includes the following effects: shield reinforcement, instant reload, critical chance buff, warframe skills with no energy costs, and triple gained affinity. Doubling the collected resources and credits is no longer in the pool of Smitha's charm. From now on, if you want to gain 2 times more resources or credits, you have to use a separate mod. A loyal retriever. It gives a 13% chance that any collected pack of credits or resources will be doubled. This mod can be placed in any beast companion, and 2 alternative versions of this mod has also been created. Resourceful Retriever. This mod gives an 18% chance that each picked up resource will be doubled, but does not double the credits. And the Prosperous Retriever mod also gives an 18% chance that each picked up credit pack will be doubled, but does not double the resources. Only one of these mods can be used in your build. If you are now starting to wonder what you can throw away from your build to fit these brand new mods, then hold your horses. Beast Companions have received a new weapon slot, Claws. There you can also insert a stance mod that suits you. It will determine how your companion will behave towards opponents. The stance will work like a stance mod in melee weapons, meaning it will increase the capacity for mods. But which mods will be available to insert into this clause? Great question, dear viewer. The mods responsible for the companion's attack have been assigned to clause, and new ones have been added to this category to make it properly filled up. You can find these new mods from vendors related to the preservation in open worlds: Master Tizonai on Cetus, Business on Fortuna, and Sun on Necralisk. Leveling beast claws do not increase mastery. New stat values have been also set for individual companions, and their AI with individual skills have been improved. But since this is a general rework of companions, of all of them, most of the Sentinels weapons have also been reworked. Some of them only have improved stats, others have received various additional effects, and some have been completely rebuilt. And speaking of new mods, in Arbiter's shop, in which you pay with Vitus Essence from Arbitration, you can find 3 new galvanized mods. And in Basic Syndicate's offers, you can find 4 new augments for Grendel, Gyre, Hildren and Voruna. In those Syndicate's offerings, you can also find a vosfor, which can be used to buy a pack of random arcanes from Lloyd on Sanctum Anatomica. For those eagerly awaiting the Warframe 99 update, from October 16th, you will be able to play a demo of this quest. On the right side of the navigation, formerly the Conclave panel, there will be a unit where you can start an extermination mission, played as Arthur in a 99 quest setting. After playing this mission, you will receive Arthur's sword skin. In addition to above, many minor changes have been made to increase the comfort of the game, such as the map legend in open worlds, icons whether you have owned or built a given component when checking a specific relic, the ability to add the favorite mark to weapons so that they appear on the top of the lists. In Codex you will find categorized quests, those that are part of a main story, side quests, and ones related to story of some Warframe. Also, mods upgrading screen is way better looking now, and it is clearer to use. The window with vendors offer who have arcanes will now inform you how many specific arcanes you have and at what levels. The ability to log into the game with a Steam account has also been added, if you have your Warframe account associated with it. In the game options, you will find the appropriate button for this. And in addition to that, many, more or less, useful changes to the game. If you'd like to learn more about one of these things I've presented, or you want to see the full list of changes and new features, you can find the link to the full list in the description of this video. If you have any questions, the comments are yours, or you can visit me on one of my streams on Twitch. The link is also in the description. See you next time, bye.